Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Shed of Dread. Right now, before we get into the next article, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. Because if you do, I'll be eternally grateful. Thank you. And thank you to all of you who have. Thank you to everybody who watches. Thanks to all the likes, the comments and everything else. It is so appreciative. It really is, because without you, my channel would be nothing. And I was never expecting it to get as good as it is. So, any case, excuse me. Right then, so water bills expected to rise, say regulators. This was just 5 minutes ago, so I thought I'd get it out there because this is another one of the ones where we're getting ripped off, no doubt. Water companies are likely to push for an increase in 2025 to cover for the cost of improving services that boss of regulator off what I said. It comes because the biggest providers have been severely criticised for the records on sewage bills and plugging leaks. Yeah, I actually had just before the coof. The main burst outside my house, and it took 5 days to fix. Yeah, there was a lot of water lost there. In any case, many are heavily in debt, with Thames Water currently being at risk of being taken over by the government, which is great fun, so that we can have all our bills increased to bail out somebody else's water company. Nice. In any case, Ofwat boss David Black denied it had failed to regulate the industry well. Yeah, no, you have. You're supposed to regulate it. It's a sack of crap. There's water pissing out of pipes all over the place, and you can't go swimming in the sea. But no, you've done a great job. Awesome. Well done, sir. Well done. You're awesome. Really are. But he admitted there were hard lessons to learn, and he had been angered by excessive chief executive pays in the water industry. Well, that's your job, dude. Get rid of it. Yeah, that's it. That's what a regulator does. You regulate it. Twat. Despite the criticisms, Mr. Black told Radio 4's Today programme that the customer bills were likely to rise as companies tried to improve. Oh, right, so because they can't do their fucking jobs properly, we've got to pay more money. Hey, that works well, doesn't it? Yeah, if I don't do my job properly at work, I don't get paid more, and I could probably get sacked. But here, that's not a problem. We expect companies to request an increase of bills at the next price review to fund large investment programs. Those programs will deliver improvements to the environment. Right, so yet again, we're going to have to pay for the fact that they can't do their job properly. Yeah? Here we go. Former Environment Secretary George Eustace said last Wednesday bills were set to rise again in 2025 by £42 a household on average over a long time frame. It doesn't matter. More money for something that's fucking free, really. Yeah, if I walk over to the stream and I get a water purification thing, I can take the water from there and it doesn't cost me a penny. But you deliver it to my house, it costs me a small fortune, and then because you can't fix things, because you do things that you're not supposed to do, because you're lazy and it makes you more money, I've got to pay again. What a fucking joke. It followed a report in the Times newspaper that the increase could be as much as 40%. A figure Eustace dismissed said it would be far lower. No, that means it's going to be 40%. Yeah. Water UK, which represents suppliers, told BBC any rises would be a matter for the regulator, who admits he can't do the job properly. Awesome. It emerged last week that Thames Water was struggling to raise money it needed for its huge £14 billion debt pile. How? How do you run up with a £14 billion debt? Now, I bet their people who run Thames Water are really rich, though. The firm, which supplies a quarter of the UK population, which is all down south, has faced heavy criticism over sewage discharges and leaks and is under pressure to improve its service. If Thames cannot raise the money, it will be put into special administration regime, where it will be temporarily renationalised, which means we've got to pay for it for our taxes. Excellent. That must be nice for people in Thames Water. You've got to pay your water bill and pay for the existence of the company through your taxes. Nice. Although Mr. Black said remain a backstop option, it's still a long way from that. Well, they can just... I mean, let's be honest. I mean, £14 billion worth of debt. I mean, we send that much to the Ukraine for no reason. Mr. Black said the Thames had until the early part of next year to find the money and has currently raised £4.2 billion cash reserves in the bank. See, they don't own £14 billion, then yeah, okay. However, asked specifically if customers would have to pick up the tab for investment, it was not forthcoming. He responded, no. That means yes. Last week, Health Minister Neil O'Brien also saw sewage concerns about the potential impact on customers, but the influential Business Select Committee warned taxpayers could still be hit. No, will still be hit. We're always paying for things that have nothing to do with us. Labour, okay. MP Darren Jones told the BBC that if government was forced to take over running Thames Water, taxpayers were exposed to the debt and running costs of a very, very large company. Yeah, well, I don't think it took 5 days. It took, I thought it's still waiting to see what Thames Water plans to fix its finances. Well, don't send any money to the Ukraine and solve that problem. Or our education problem. I mean, this 14 billion, we sent more of that to the Ukraine. I mean, they moan about at the moment schools are falling down. Well, don't send money to the Ukraine then. Don't house immigrants in hotels costing us millions of pounds a day when you've got things that you need to fix in this country first. Oh shit, just done some common sensing. I need to go and have a lie down. The regulator's face claims that it's failed to properly oversee the industry. Well, that's blatantly obvious. But Mr. Black said companies were responsible for their financial structure, not Ofwat. Yeah, but you're a regulator. You're supposed to keep an eye on these things. Or am I just misunderstanding anything? Which was tasked with protecting customers. You protect the customers by making sure the water company doesn't go fucking bust. Not rocket science. Really isn't. Last week, Thames Water was fined $3.3 million over a reckless incident in which millions of litres of undiluted sewage were pumped into the rivers near Gatwick Airport in 2017. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our water bills are going to go up. Our tax bills are going to go up because we've got to pay for another water company that's fell apart. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But then again, this cost of living crisis, we seem to be paying more and the rich seem to be just getting richer. Mind you, it's always been like that. Let's not lie. It's been blatantly obvious now. Whereas for years, it's kind of in there, but no one's really paid any attention. Any case, I'm done. Social media's up above as usual. You know what to do. Like, share and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It'd be much appreciated. Now, if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell and select it to all. And then you should get a notification from YouTube I've done another video. And with that, I'm done. And all you need to do is get out the shed. No, leave now.